Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I missed today. I missed yesterday. And now I feel like I'm off my beaten path. I've stepped off the path. I've fallen down a ravine. Help me get up. Help me get up. This place is rife with darkness. Word of the day, Rife. Rife. Word of the day. All right, now I'm on my Titan. You know, I was born a Titan, raised a Titan, remain a Titan. It's who I am. And I want to get my controller. I am using a controller. I had my fingers on the mouse, but I thought, what am I doing? I will be all over the place if I do anything on a mouse and keyboard. Although I do play PALs on mouse and keyboard, and I need to continue to play. I have the single handed keyboard. All right. Havoc, hello, chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hello to everyone. Shout out to Guardians around the world. We are live in 43 different countries. Shout out to the carrier TWL 77, Traveler with Light 77. 250 million watts of power. Guardians, we are the only broadcast capable of reaching the dark side of the moon. Dima, hello. Move it which way, Havoc? All right, is that better? All right, that's better. Adjustments must be made. Remember, we are rife with darkness. Stone Mason, buddy, how are you? It's good to see you. Hello. But, since I missed yesterday, I'm behind. I'm going to jet off to the tower or ship off to the tower. I don't guess with a spaceship we could say jet off. And probably the people of the last city, they would not know what jet off means. The people of the last city, do they travel? Do they travel? I'm curious about it. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts? Do the people of the last city travel? I'm going to make a note of that. Do the people of last city travel? And where would they travel to? We know during the golden period, the golden era, the golden age, we know that humanity was very mobile. We had Titan, we had other areas that we were definitely rooted. I guess it was Saturn or Venus, one of those places. We were there. We had colonies. We were growing. Stone Mason, what are you up to? It's good to see you. Havoc, I didn't hear you, buddy. You'll have to type it into chat. Type it into chat. Bone Biter redeemed. Bone Biter. Yes, buddy. I love to get them. I love to do them. Calm down, phone. Calm down. Guardians, one day, not long ago, the citizens of the last city were free. They were dispersed among the stars. We looked to the stars and we said, we will go forth. We will conquer. We will be peaceful. We will have growth. Humankind, mankind, our civilization will spread among the stars. Then, unbeknownst to us, following the travel, evil. The traveler brought with it a group of monsters that were rife with darkness. The Guardians were born. We awake. We have one mission, one goal, to push back that darkness. Guardians, we hope that one day, the citizens of the last city shall once again go forth and claim the stars. We shall rule again, in peace and in harmony, and with allies that we have made through this very arduous journey. When we go forth to push back the darkness, they are not peaceful missions. As much as we would like for them to be peaceful missions, they are not. They are filled with destruction. We have to clear a path. And when I say clear a path, I mean, Guardians, take them down. Give them a to-go box and put a nail in the lid. Leave none standing. These are not mercy missions. We have been almost driven to extinction. Extinction. We rise up. We stand united. Every Guardian that can hear my voice, unite. Be the light. Push back the darkness. We go forth and we hope, Guardians, we hope that one day the last city shall be known as the first city. And I'm unanimous in that. And I know you are too, Guardians. You give them a cookie in peace, they're gonna eat your cookie, and they'll eat the hand that offered it. The Hive don't want peace. They don't want peace. Now look, we have destroyed, Guardians, let's just talk about it. Let's be direct, you and I. We have destroyed every Hive monster they have sent down upon us. Right? We got them all. We took out Oryx, the Taken King. We took out Crota. We have taken out Savathun. And Savathun, maybe not the absolute most powerful, but the absolute smartest, in the fact that Savathun has a ghost. She still lives. The rest, done. Sivu Arath, hiding, licking wounds. We will deal with her someday, Guardians, because Sivu Arath, she will collect tithes. She will bring down war and devastation and famine, death, destruction. Follow her everywhere. It's how she will try to regain power. Someday, Guardians, we will face her again. No doubt with the evil genius Clovis Bray. Clovis Bray. We all know he's stuck up there on Europa. Up in the stars, Europa lies dormant, near dormant, with just a few little leftovers of Vex, of Fallen. But Clovis Bray plots. He plots his domination, his solar system-wide rule, his universe rule. He has plans. He wants to take over for the Witness when we destroy the Witness, and we're gonna get him. We're done with the finger swiping. We're done. FEDUP, done. We're gonna get him, Guardians. We will get him. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Chat, hello. Oh, Bonebiter, Clovis is not dead, buddy. Clovis is alive. He left in a super exo body. Now, admittedly, it didn't have the legs attached, but that's not going to stop Clovis. He will build a set of legs on Europa. But Bonebiter, no, he's not dead. Why do you say that? Why do you think he's dead? He fled. He fled and he talked to the darkness, not the Witness. He's communicating with just darkness, which is aside from the Witness. We will eventually dispense with the Witness, but the darkness, you can't have light without darkness, and you can't have darkness without the light. It's yin and yang. Yin and yang. He's a madman, but he's a genius beyond our understanding, really, right? He made the Exos. He created the whole deal with the Vex. He's the one that showed them where we were at. And then he created the Exos. And somewhere on Europa, he has got probably millions of Exo bodies. Just the bot. They're not, there's no one in them that we know of. But yeah, I've got shorts. I've got shorts. Oh, Thean, me too, buddy. Me too. Why did they let him get away? Why didn't somebody remove his battery pack? I don't know. He got away. I need to go over here and see Savala. Savala, did I get your bounties, buddy? I get all carried up when I start getting, I start getting, feeling like I need to get them. I need to go push out all of this darkness. The solar system is rife with all of this darkness. Now, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Where's the lost sector? I need to warm up. I'm just looking to see if my ceiling fan's on, because I'm getting hot in here, thinking about how the evil wants to push us out of our home. No, we're not going to be pushed out. We do not get pushed around. We're not going to kowtow. We're not going to kiss the ring. We are guardians. We stand up. We make our voice heard. We are united. We are united. We are legion. Legion. Now, where is it? It's on the EDZ. Is it a good one? EDZ, can you hear me? The quarry. I like the quarry. Let's go warm up. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this first. I want to go to Trostland and see my good friend, Devram K. Speaking of Devram K, I've got my tea. Now, this is Black Pico. Black Pico with a lot of lemon. And if you're having some at home, let's drink together. Let's drink together and be friends. Cheers to you, Guardian. Now, I put a lot of lemon in that. Woo, it's got a bite. Thean, you're available for Divinity Run today or Thursday. I'm all for it, but we have to have a full team. We got to have a full team. Marshu, hello. Bonebiter, since the one we killed was a clone of his consciousness, the original may still be alive. Bonebiter, what Clovis? Tell me which Clovis you're talking about. There's a lot of them because, okay, here's a little thing that many of you know. We have a Clovis on the tower, right? We have a Clovis. The gunsmith, Banshee, he is Clovis number 44, right? Isn't it 44, chat? Clovis Bray. He is Banshee number 44. That one was rebooted a lot. Careful out there. Where are they all? Where's the other ones? Were they fully destroyed? But no, Clovis Bray fled. He assisted Anna Bray as they were rebuilding Rasputin, the war mind. He assisted. Sniper rifle kills. I'm not going to be using a sniper, so I'm not going to pick that up. Oh, yeah. I don't even think he's Bonebiter. I don't even think Big Head Clovis is dead. I don't think he's dead. Surplus, how are you, buddy? But yeah, Clovis, don't you remember Bonebiter? Clovis fled. He was talking to somebody horrible. And, I was yelling, somebody stop him. Somebody get him. We need to take him down. He escaped. We don't, maybe back to Europa. We're not for sure. But I feel like he has everything on Europa to complete his super exo body. Now remember, Clovis had an experimental exo body because they pulled it. Look at everybody. This is a party. I did not get an invitation to this. Who's the DJ? What's the music? Or do you have food? I need snacks. Lots of Guardians. Does anybody need a good sparrow? There's a lot of them around here. I'm just saying. There might be some valuable ones around here. All right, now what do I need? This is barrier and unstoppable. Barrier Man, oh man, should I use Forerunner? I think we should use Forerunner on a run in here. Unstoppable hand cannon. I am really thinking we need to use a Forerunner on a run. We're going to do it to warm up first. And then let's actually go in with Forerunner. You know, Unstoppable is Malfeasance. That would be a good one. Major Spec. I don't need Taken Spec. We're not dealing with Taken right now. You know, it's not Taken right now. And since there's no overload, I'm probably going to need to reset. Let's reset this and do this. I don't even really need, well, Radiant. Overload rocket launchers. I wouldn't really need... I don't really need overload rocket launcher right now. I don't need it right now. I could change this and do the bow, right? I could do bow, stasis. I'm going to do this, wished into being. I don't normally use wished into being. Miss Literate, hello, hello. Miss Literate, you might be friends with some of the folks I know inside the game. Misinformation, miscommunication, mismatched. We've got a lot. There's a lot of miss inside the game of Destiny. Unstop, there is, yes, unstops here, Bonebiter. Unstoppable and barrier. The triangles and squares. Triangles and squares. All right, now I want to just go in. We're here to have a good time. We're having a good time. Oh, yeah. We're here to have a good time, chat, because I've done this many times, 1840, solo, flawless. But I like to come in and warm up. Solar and Void shields. The threat is Void. And if I remember, they throw a lot of Void my way. It's going to be a lot of Void. I mean, I even think I remember Solar raining down upon me. I really do think that there's some Solar that comes down, but Void might be the absolute worst because they're going to get a 25% bonus. Misliterate, who knows? Oh, yesterday, not Drew. Your aim is lacking. Woo, that tea is still hot. Now, I heat my tea to 175, 180 degrees. Maybe on the hot side, 190. I don't think I'd fully get it to 190. All right, and then I let my tea steep for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I add that fresh lemon. I'm down to one last lemon. I will have to, at some point, make a lemon run. I will have to make a lemon run. Okay, let's get this recycled. Am I everything that I can be? I reset this just using a preset, and I told myself, here's what I told myself. I said, Ransom, get in there and build yourself some really good presets. And did I? No, I goofed off all day yesterday. You know, I watched the Super Bowl on and off. The halftime show, what did y'all think? I know what I thought. What did y'all think? The halftime show. All right, Master, Overcharged Grenade Launchers, Solar Surge, Stasis Surge. Solar Surge. I'm going to do this. You know, ultimately, I could put Solar on here, but let's save it for another one. Let's save Solar for another run. Master, this is the quarry on the EDZ. Let's go in. Bone Biter, I felt like the sound was bad. The sound, like something was wrong. I'm an Usher fan, but I couldn't hardly hear anything. I heard Alicia Keys. I know she kind of missed that first note, but I'm an Alicia Keys fan. I could hear her well. And the rest, like Usher's sound, was so awful. It just really was. Reloading, reloading. I've got to let that weapon, Flores. Reloading. Now remember, the unstops don't heal up, but they will come for you. I'm not sure why he's not just stomping on up the hill. Somebody threw a grenade at me. Let's get this biggin. Oh man, did she heal up? Warbeast, leave me alone. We could be friends. I've got a nice little apartment on the tower. We could go for walks. Don't you heal up on me, ma'am. I've got Wish Ender. And here comes Tom and Jerry. Get out of here, Tom and Jerry. All right. Got one. Got one. Let's get the other one. Let's give him a finisher. You're special. So special. You got to have that finisher. All right. I do like to get finishers. They're like a little favorite thing of mine. And I will say, Guardians, when finishers first came around, I didn't like them. I was like, this is throwing me off. Finishers throwing me off. But now, because we can finish them early, earlier than how fast we could get them with most weapons, I do like finishers. And it activates my banner of war. Is there somebody else here? I know the Bob Hatchets are going to start. There they come. Look at them. Oh, and another one. There's another unstop bonus. This is like a bonus. Flores weapon. Let's get this old boy knocked out. Calm down now. This will be a lot easier for you. Oh, he's aggressive. You are aggressive, sir, with your flamethrower. I think that's a Tesla flamethrower. He bought that at an auction. Get out of here. Stomping up here like he was going to take me down. Who does he think he is? Bone Biter, I want one too. Why can't we have... I mean, I've talked to Keitel. Keitel, give me a War Beast. I need a pet war beast, and I want it to be like a baby cuddly war beast so I can raise it right. I want to raise my... Hello? Let's see if I back up. Will he come back? No. Alright, now we know this is really difficult in here. Don't try to jump away from me, ma'am, and throw down a shield. I'm a Titan. We own the shields. It always bothers me that these old Cabal... Another one? These old Cabal think they can do it. No way, ma'am. Let me pop her in her little head. You've got a little head. Woo! Now, that realistically, I should have destroyed that barrel because it could have taken me out, right? If I didn't have some solar resist on. Step on out, little Scion. Come on out now. I've got something you're gonna want. It's shiny and pretty and sharp. Come on. Look, he is psychic. He knows. They're blinding me with light. Blinding me with light. I guess it's really fire, right? They're blinding me with fire. Oh, one of them died? A Nightmare Legionary just fell over dead down there? Got another one. There's going to be a whole gang of them, though. There will be a gang of them. 126,000? Alright, I didn't get a direct hit that time. Alright, I'll get this. Whoa, I thought I had a strand. I did not. And he's coming for me. How dare you? Yikes! Yikes! They almost got me. I was almost breakfast for these monsters. Flores! Now, he should not be able to really... he should not be able to blow through that. And that was a dead-on hit. Come on, we know it. That should have punched, and it did not. Why is he not stunning? Reloading, reloading. I just Crux termination. I'm a yes on Crux termination, guys. It just, you know, I don't have to worry about reloading all the time. Let's get back to the high ground. They're getting rough out there. This is a rough crowd. All right, I got 2 of them. And where's the boss? Come on out, buddy. Come on now. I wished really I could get a finisher on him, but I don't think I can, right? Because of who he is. Now, isn't he going to stomp on up the hill? Come on. And we got him. We got him. Now, no exotic. I was robbed. I've been robbed. I know, Cobalt. Professor Dumbledore. Reconstruction. I need it with reconstruction. Yeah, I would like reconstruction better. But when we get back out, let's do this again. Let's run it again. I know Wishender, you guys, you're burnout on it. I sing its praises all the time because it simply is that good. It's that good. But I want to go in with a different setup. But I do need to look at remaking that. I need to look at remaking Apex Predator. Okay, now... oh, that tea is so good today, Guardians. Remember, drink with me. I need friends. I need friends. If you guys have hung out with me for a while, you know that all through school, I was just... now, you know, elementary and most of high school, I was just paralyzed with fear of speaking up, speaking out, being heard. In college, I really kind of got over a lot of that, and I was able to like talk and meet people a little bit easier, but still had a real rough time. I had a real rough time. Cobalt, make another one if you like the incandescent build. Crux Termination, I am so crazy about it, really. Hezen Vengeance with tracking module and Vorpal, I feel like it could be, you know, it could be pretty good. All right. I feel like this could be good. What's the mod on it? Handling. Now, I don't think I can build... I can't build Hezen Vengeance, can I? Let me look before I start throwing a lot of money at this. Can you build Hezen Vengeance? I don't think so. I can't. I cannot. But I do have Bump in the Night, Apex Predator, Palmyra. I think I have... I might not have the Semiotician. I don't know that I have that built. But it's a shame that we can't build Hezen Vengeance, Cobalt. I mean, come on, that could probably be phenomenal. I think I have this on another character. But we'll take it up. Let's go ahead and just masterwork it. Why? I mean, like, why not? Why not just masterwork it? Does it look good with a color shader? Oh, I kind of like that. Sketch paint. I'm okay with that. Now I am wondering. I would kind of like to use Forerunner. Okay, that would give me barrier, and then unstop. You know, it's just a hand cannon. So I mean, I'm not gonna Jacob. I'm not gonna be able to hello. I'm not gonna really have another hand cannon here. But, you know, I could go in with Polaris Lance and it works. You know, Polaris Lance works on everything here. Should that be the way I go in? I don't have a single sidearm except for this. I feel like DFA almost needs a delete. Who's with me? Who's with me? DFA, this is the adept version, but I feel like it needs a delete. Stonemason, I think they will come up. Jacques, good afternoon, everybody. How's the gaming going, Ransom? It's going good, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. Hello. Should we try this? Sidearm and hand cannon. And then should I switch and just see what Hezen Vengeance can do? Switch to this. Man, that alters, you know, as much as I really love this ornament on Hallowfire Heart. I don't hate on Severance Enclosure. Powered melee kills and finishers unleash explosions. Versus create more sunspots, solar abilities, regenerate faster when your super is charged. But, you know, I have to end up resetting everything, and I don't want to reset everything. Let's get some void damage resistance on. Okay, so we got that. Now, I guess I'm going to have to reset something here, right? I do need to, like, reset something. Recovery, you know, I could definitely put this into discipline. Could I put this into discipline? Resilience, I could do it in discipline. Get those grenades going. Get some strength added. And I've still got 11 points too many. I've got 11 points too many. Can I change it? I could get it right here and go to strength. Now do I have 3? Yeah, right here. I could change this. Now see, this is going to create a mess for me. I'm going to have to go back through and, you know, redo all this. That gets strength up to an 83. And I probably should have gone more into recovery.
Sightings of Red Legion infiltrators on their way.
Because I'm not using, you know, I don't have that banner of war. Exo, how are you, buddy? How are you? Exo, it's good to see you. Z Tizzle, hello. Oh, Professor Dumbledore, I haven't watched anything. What's coming? Tell me what's coming. Do I want to do this? Am I going to get enough ammo? Am I going to get enough ammo? That's the big question. All right. Let's just go in and give it another try with this. This might be, a big mistake. This could be a big mistake by using this weapon. As much as I love it, like I do love it, it's going to run out of ammo. That's my fear. That's my fear with this weapon. Running out of ammo. I always have that fear going on. It's like, ugh. Forerunner, am I gonna run out of ammo? Come on out now. Don't you be back there hiding because I've got Forerunner. Did that do any damage? I mean, I didn't hardly see that move at all. Reloading, reloading. And he's got a finisher on his head. All right, that did, but Guardians. Now really, I am thinking. Wait a minute. Did I read this wrong? I thought this said massively increased damage. Deals massively increased precision damage. I'm going to need a pinpoint dot on this. Converting your next thrown grenade into a fragmentation grenade. Chat, I don't think I've ever used this before. I don't think I've ever used that. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Because that absolutely, the rate of fire, this is 200 rounds per minute, but that felt better. But what happens is, indebted kindness, okay, let's just say it out loud. Let's say the ugly part out loud. Indebted kindness feels way better than Forerunner. And I mean, I feel like it does as much damage. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't do as much damage. New York Aster, hello buddy, 321, how are you? I can throw it at my feet for a jump boost. Wow, I feel like that went through the whole crew. But look at that. Okay, I got a brick. I got one brick. Let's see how many it gives me. How much ammo? $19. I got 19 extra ones. Eric H, you got beacon shots, beacon rounds, and volt shot. What have I got? This is lead from gold and volt shot, but I have a few of these in the vault. Picking up heavy ammo grants ammo to this weapon. We're going to have to try this out in here. I know it's, arc, but still, I feel like we need to try it after using this weapon. This one has just deals massively increased damage, precision against unshielded targets. Tapping the trigger gives this weapon less recoil and improves accuracy. And then I've never used this. Only for several seconds after a final blow. So you've got several seconds. I feel like we need to try it. I don't know if I'm understanding it. Hit X. Okay, maybe that was the big one. Maybe that was the big one. Now, we know that I had a time with this guy. Reloading. I don't know. This Hezen Vengeance, it looked on paper. Okay, on paper, it looked pretty good. Okay, now does that have will that I don't know. I don't see anything popping up on the side. Should I see something? I couldn't see. I was practically blinded. They blinded me with science. Yeah, Bone Biter. I was trying to look on my left-hand side of the screen like, I felt like I did what I was supposed to do. I didn't see anything pop up. The Rock. Oh, thrown grenade. It's not a bullet. Okay. It's not a bullet. That's kind of what I was thinking it was going to be. Did she just jump down? Is that what she did? Now she'll be back up here. I don't think I got her. I don't think I got her. Oh man, I figured I was done for because I'm out of ammo. I used every little thing on her. Here's one. I'll take it. I'll take it. Reloading. Okay, got that one better, but ooh, I was scared. I was scared. I really feel like you know, it just pushed back more. Wishender pushed back more. Okay, I'm not getting that, and that was a finisher. That was a finisher. I mean, I finished him off with the bullet, but I didn't see my grenade thing pop up. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I just, you know, Wishender, I feel like I can come through here a lot faster. Oh, no. Woo, that was getting hot in there. That was really hot. Nah, 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 nah. I can breathe. I got up to the top. Reloading. The reload thing just, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this. Okay, I got one twin. I need the other twin. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Come on now. Get that finisher on the old boy. And now we got to get the boss of this hole. Oh, he blew up the fuel cell? He's angry. He's angry. Reloading. 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 And burn him up. Get out of here. All right, I'm gonna say it. What were you guys thinking? I'm gonna say what you're thinking. Wishender and Strand, I did better. I did better. Now, is that because I use Strand and Wish Ender a lot more? I mean, is that the reason why? I have to wonder about it. Could that be the reason why? Was Forerunner nerfed? I know, Bonebiter, not a single exotic. But was Forerunner nerfed? I feel like I used to just like it so much better. So much better. Or was my Guardian nerfed? Goff, I know, man. Strand, just so good. There are only 35 enemies in there. Now, chat, come on now. This is the one you want to go into right here. 35 enemies. That's like the fewest enemies I've ever seen. Yeah, Bonebiter. I just remember really liking it. DX, how are you, buddy? How are you? Hello, hello. I remember really liking that weapon, and this time, not so much. I wonder if I should try Indebted Kindness and then Unstoppable. We could do this. I'm going to say, Hezen, you were not my friend there. You were not my friend. Let's go build one. And okay, let's come back. But let's build another Apex Predator. Let's go to the Enclave. Let's build another. It could 3-tap from any range in PvP, so they nerfed it to the ground. Christopher Hughes, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Oh, Christopher, thank you so much. Thank you. Chad, if I missed your message, I'm not ignoring you. Just some of them go up, and I don't see them. I do have a smaller screen right here that shows me more, but they're small. They're real small. That's a big screen right over there. Let's make this weapon Apex Predator. I want to build another one because I'm liking the idea of 2 rockets. Wait a minute. There's something new here. A pulse rifle? I guess it was adorative. I mean, either or, right? I'm from the sticks. I'll understand what you're saying if you say adorative or adorative. Now, should I remake this Apex Predator? Or should I reshape it? Velocity, reload speed. I'm going to go and adapt it. Handling. I'm going to go velocity. I'm doing it. Chat, what should I go here as far as the barrel? Wow, blast radius. I like a big blast radius. Handling, quick launch. Velocity even, is better. I want to go reconstruction on this one. I'm going to go reconstruction. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Reconstruction and bipod? Impact casing? What about the first one? Zombie 0010, hello, hello. I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out for a few minutes. It's good to see you. Thank you, thank you. This is... What do I do here, chat? What do y'all think? Greatly controls recoil, increases stability, increases handling speed. But sometimes when you do that stuff, it's not always, it doesn't always ring true to me. Envious Assassin and Bipod. Zombie, you say Envious Assassin and Bipod. Envious Assassin. I don't see Envious Assassin on this. Reconstruction and bait and switch. But now bait and switch, don't I have to really change my weapons up? Deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost for an improved duration. Reconstruction and bait and switch. Moderately controls stability. Hard launch. Man, hard launch. Just, I don't know if that little bit of velocity, is going to do any good. Greatly controls recoil, increases stability, increases handling speed. How much is it going to cost me to rebuild this thing? Whoa, 2 Ascendant alloys? I wished it did, Zombie. I wished it did. This weapon reloads itself at an improved rate up to double capacity. Increases rocket launcher ammo and reserves, but reduces damage. I feel like we should give this a go and just find out, is it going to be something... Recoil, should it be a higher number or a lower number? Like, green is better, right? Green is better. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, wow, 2 Ascendant alloys? That's extremely painful. Extremely painful. But, you earn them to spend them. You earn them to spend them. Now, I had this set up with Taken, and we're not facing any Taken. So really, I need major spec because the champions You know, they're majors. If I was really just focused on the boss, I would put boss spec on here. I feel like I need a new color shader. Oh, I'm kind of liking this. I feel like this looks fresh. That looked really fresh. That's fresh looking. The red racing stripe, I'm a yow. I'm a yow for that. Christopher, let's try this one and see what happens with it. So I've got unstoppable hand cannon, this is intrinsically unstoppable. And then I have a piercing sidearm. You know, we could go something like Leviathan's Breath, which would give me, you know, intrinsically. And then, do I want to stay with this? I want to go... What should I do here? 89, 86, 26. Okay, then I could actually go like Cadmus Ridge improves diamond lances, but does it really matter? I've been trying chat. I have been trying to love Cadmus Ridge. The season's long. You know, we all know it. The season is long. I've been trying to really love some of these that I don't play with a lot. You know, there's definitely all these that I don't play with that I'm trying to like. Man, the numbers on this are awful, really. What if I do this? Could I put this? Is there something else I could use here? I need to take away anything with resilience on it right here. Let's go in. I don't need grenades. I really need recovery, right? Or strength. Is there anything else here that has recovery? No. So, wow, that's a high number. I need to re-roll, you know, these. But let's go in and let's try stasis. All right, let's go back and we're going to try this new rocket launcher. I feel like maybe I should have stuck with the same, you know, solar. I should have stuck with solar. Christopher says quick launch and impact casing is what I want. Christopher, at some point you need to come in and hang out with me and we'll go take a look at them. I know you're at work today, buddy. I know you're at work. But we'll hang out and go build a few. We'll build a few. Bipolar Bear, hello, hello. Recoil on a rocket doesn't matter. I need to just keep that in mind. I need to try to, you know, write all these notes down. So many notes. Now, if I go over here and take up my ammo to the max, I know it won't leave me my super, but would it leave me my ammo? Okay, not quite as many folks here as earlier. Now, keep in mind, I still don't have... Hello? I still don't have really... Oh, 12 in that? Wait a minute now. Do I need reload? Arc damage resistance, and it's void damage. I'm glad I looked at this. I'm going to confess it. I have come into these totally wrong. Totally wrong. So I'm glad I just took a brief look at this. Special ammo finder. Let's go heavy ammo finder. Rapid stasis. I'm not really using stasis weapons here, but, you know, maybe I should switch to a stasis weapon. You know, I'm even wondering, should I have stuck to solar? Alright, but I want to try stasis. Let's just see what happens. And let's use reconstruction and bipod. Now, the thing I like on a rocket launcher, you know, this might be a testament to my inferior skill set, right? But I do like tracking. I like tracking a lot on a rocket launcher. Let's go. Well, this was stasis, right? Yeah, 25% bonus. Let's go back in. Speakeasy Bob. Hello, hello. It's good to see you, buddy. Oh, 2 reserves. I should have looked at the reserves. Where is that? On my boots? Jacques, I'll have to take a look at it. Man, oh man, I like malfeasance. Yes, please. Yes. Look at all the rockets in the chamber. Oh, I wanted to get a finisher. Woo-wee! Holy moly, indebted kindness. It is so good. Now, this almost indebted kindness almost killed me on my solo Grandmaster. Yeah, it almost took me down. Those rockets explode. Man, Forerunner cannot begin to compete with this thing. Bob Hatchet. Yes, yes. This is like all of a sudden turned into a, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. How dare you come in right on top of me? Reloading. Reloading. Oh, I've got unstops out already? Whoa, they're angry. Chat, they're angry. And there's a gob of them out there. Ooh, the boss is mad. Now, I didn't get the high ground, right? I missed him. I got him. Whoa, he burned me up. Why was I playing around? Why was I playing around? It's just what we do. We just play around. Alright, now I need to get serious. And he got serious back. I wanted to punch him in the face. He punched me in the face, though. He punched me in the face. Alright, we got Fortifier Yawn. Fortifier Yawn is down. Now, wait a minute. Shouldn't there be another one? Oh, man. I made an absolute mess out of that. Jacques, the Ascendant Alloys, they're a little bit much to try to get them. They really are. Chat, Ascendant Alloys. Now, someone told me there was like a better way to farm Ascendant Alloys. I don't remember exactly what it was. Well, Stasis, I don't know. I try to 34. I try to really just like Stasis. I try to like it. I can't like Stasis. Now I have messed all of my armor up. Right, I've messed all my armor up. But let's see if I'm going to give Stasis one more go. The coil. Stonemason, I would have to do the coil. I need recovery, right? I need a big recovery. Now, can I use one? I don't like the reduces incoming stasis damage. They're not really spewing any stasis at me. They're not really, hitting me with any of that. Every time I mess with this, it gets harder and harder to get it back the way I want it. Improved target acquisition. Rapid solar weapon final blows create an orb of power. Solar or strand. Rapid kinetic blows. Now, what can I do here? I think, I've toyed with all of this and made a mess, right? I do like malfeasance a lot. Man, look at that. Look what I've done. I need to get this by Chad. I go in here and I change everything and then nothing really works. All right, I do really like that chest piece enough that I just, kind of want to wear it all the time. But I know that's not really, in my best interest. So hand cannon, I could go in with DFA, barrier, a sidearm. Do I have a sidearm even down here? I do not have a sidearm. Not a single sidearm. And is there a good sidearm? Chat, is there a good sidearm? I'm just wondering if there's one that I have that I would like. Let's go take a look. I want to go take a look. And I like looking in my vault. It's the reason I have the vault. So I can go stare at all the weapons and just think, ooh, someday I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. So I like to stare at it. But Jacques, it really did. Seti, how are you, buddy? I want to try to just see, ultimately I think Strand is just gonna be my friend. Strand is just absolutely gonna be my friend. I could do this. Unstoppable hand cannon, piercing sidearm. Let's see if there's maybe one more sidearm that I could try that I might like. Azali's Bane, it's going to be so really difficult to find one that I like better than Zali's Bane. But let's go over and see if there's a sidearm that I'm just not thinking about. Is there one I'm not thinking about? Punching out. I kind of like punching out. This one I've not used a lot. Sidearms. Is there one? Forgiveness, the adept version of forgiveness. Is that one I should try? The Drang. Is there a catalyst for this? Drang 300 RPM versus Forgiveness 325. I do have that really great. There's a really good one that I built from the pirate. We got one. I have one with Volt Shot that's from that pirate period. Lead from Gold, Adagio, Beacon Rounds, and Deconstruct. Beacon Rounds. Final blows with this weapon grant your projectiles tracking, dealing further damage, extends the duration. Deconstruct, dealing sustained damage, grants bonus damage against vehicles and constructs, and partially refills the magazine from reserves. Damage with primary ammo or against constructs provides additional damage. Sundering, destroying vehicles and constructs grants bonus reload and charge rate. I don't know. I don't think I've used this one, have I? No. And is that thing going to be any good? How often do we go up against constructs and vehicles? Now, do the oracles count as constructs? Chat, do the oracles count as constructs? I'm going to write that down. I need to find out. Do the oracles count as constructs? Because if they do, would this have the range to reach the oracles and the Vault of Glass? Hand cannon, submachine gun. Man, I don't have a lot of sidearms. There are not a lot of sidearms here. So I'm wondering if I need to try to run through, go through again several times, many times, Warlord's Ruin to get some more of these Indebted Kindness, because I have really deleted a lot of them. I've recycled a lot of them. And now I'm wondering, should I have done that? Drang has really good stability, 65. It's got really good stability. But reload speed. I like reload speed. SETI, I know, buddy. I know. I really like that. I really like it a lot when you can get that Volt Shot going. And I do have a good Volt Shot sidearm from the pirate. Let me see, what's it called? It's from the pirate time period. Let's go take a look. Sidearms. And it's got really good looks. It looks all funky. Let's wait a minute. What's that? Michael's Reverence. Okay, I've got one of those built. That's another really good sidearm that I'm not really thinking about. Brigand's Law. It is Brigand's Law, and this thing is just golden. Volt Shot, yeah, love that thing. Love it. Now, I wish that we could just go back and pull one of these out. I wish like there was the blue plate, the standard, how these drop, and you could just say, okay, I'll take the standard one. Maybe it's not the best, but you could pull it out of collections. I would really like that. I would really like to be able just to pull it out as a standardized weapon. Like, here's how this drops. The bulk of them, probably would drop that way. All of them, if you pulled them out of collections. And then if you had a special one that dropped you wanted to keep, you'd have to keep it. But in case you didn't, I feel like that would be a good way to go back and not have to keep a vault full of weapons. Just to be able to pull it again. DX, craft the one. I have it on another character. I do have it on another character. And crafting, it's pricey. Crafting is so pricey. Brigand's Law, I've made it, and it's, I think, on my Hunter. I keep some sidearms on my Hunter because there is an exotic that I really like. Drang, I'm still working on it. Maybe tomorrow at reset I can do the Glycon, the Presage mission again and get that. I'm going to need 2 more Drangs. And then I need 1 more Austringer. So there's still some weapons I'm missing. I can't believe it because I play this game a lot, chat. I do. I play it a lot. And I'm missing weapons. I am missing them. But let's go back to that. I still haven't had an exotic drop. There's been no exotic to drop for me. Let's recycle some of these. I can build this, so I'm not going to keep any of these. I know a lot of people, there is a build on this subjunctive that a lot of people like. Here's a sidearm, Envious Assassin, Elemental Capacitor. Nox Perennial takes so long to charge, like I often think something's like my controller's tore up. That thing takes so long to charge. I can build the Semiotician, Shot Swap, and Bipod. And then these, I just, need to take a look at them and see if I'm going to keep any of those. I don't know if I will. Oh, Miss Literate, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Literate. I appreciate that. I need friends. I need lots of friends. All right, now, let me go over and look. Am I going to be happy with this? Should we try this? I didn't pull that gun out. Or did I? Let me go over and look. I'm going to probably pull out that Trials of Osiris weapon and wave it around in that lost sector. I tried Buzzard. I did. Kinetic Tremors. I do like Kinetic Tremors a lot. I loved it even better a few seasons ago. That or Drang. I'm going to go... Let's try Forgiveness. Is there anything I need to put away? Yeah, I can put away Forerunner. I hate to do this to you, but you're just not as glorious as you once were. Forerunner, it's not going to get rid of the Rife around here. So, is there something here I need to put away? I could probably do away with Arc Logic, put it back in the vault. Now, is there something else? Would there be another hand cannon? Was there another hand cannon that I thought, hey, this could work? This hand cannon could work. I want the season of the shotgun. When are we going to get shotguns? When will they get some love? Chat, when will shotguns get some love? I need to know. I need to know right now. Some of these hand cannons I haven't used. There's a sidearm, empirical evidence, pulse monitor, and harmony. That looks like I need to remake that. Submachine gun, Ostringer with outlaw rampage. These Warden Laws adept, I have really gotten rid of a lot of them. I had a lot of those saved and I've deleted them. Spare rations with subsistence. Is that either or? Can you say that either or? I like Wicked Implement. I really do. I feel like I need to pull it back out. But here's Michael's Reverence. Let's pull that. I kind of want to put away Necrochasm. Biting Winds. I think I'm going to put that away. As much as I like Biting Winds, and I do like it. I like it a lot. Don't overlook Biting Winds. Peace Bond. Headstone. Maybe I should have tried that with the stasis build. Chat, what does anybody think about Peace Bond? Yay or nay? Yay or a nay on Peace Bond? Fatebringer Time Lost. I do really like it. We went through Vault of Glass day before yesterday, and we got Tectonic. His Fatebringer Time Lost. Another Michael's Reverence. I guess I've got 2 of those built. All right, that probably gives me enough to just say, is that something we could try? Round Robin. Igneous Hammer. Exalted Truth. I haven't used that. Not one iota have I used it. Oh, okay. I wanted to get this. Let's get that. And let's go back and see what the light can do inside this hole that is today's selectable Lost Sector for the level 1830, 1840. Let's go back. Christopher, I know I need to go through it. I always end up deleting something that I wished I had later. There's always something that I'm like, oh, I wished I had that. I wished I had it. Let's recycle. Solar Scavenger, will that pump up my weapon even further? Man, oh man, would that make Apex even better? And there I went without a hand cannon. But I kind of want to try this. I do really want to try Round Robin. I have 0 kills with this thing. I feel like we need to take a look and see how it's going to work. Wow, I like how this thing is taking color shaders. I like how the pink ones kind of make stuff look so innocent. Like that looks so innocent. When reality, we know that that's not. Nano tracer rockets. Is nano tracer rockets the same as nanotech tracer rockets? All right. Now I do have this back on solar. And I'm wondering, Pyrogales, would Pyrogales do me justice? Could I do something good with Pyrogales? Now, I really need discipline brought up again. Okay, that brought my discipline up to where I'm happy with it. Everything else is kind of lowered and awful. But let's use Pyrogales and just see what it does. What does Pyrogales do for me? Am I going to like it? Green and purple, the Joker's colors, right? Isn't that the Joker's colors? Here's something I've not worn. I'm going to try that. All right, let's get over there and find out what we can do. Tectonic, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. I haven't used... That's not the first two kills. That's the first two kills I got with this. Wow. Holy cow. Am I going to be loving this weapon? Have I found a new friend? Maybe. Maybe. Let's take it in and see what we can do. Let's go in on Master again. Oh, wait a minute now. I needed Void Threat. Did I change this out? Yep. Look at that. It pays to check. It pays to check because here I am, you know, on all this other stuff. Heavy Ammo Finder. Solar Loader. I like kinetic and solar. Solar I don't need as much right now because it seemed like it held a lot of ammo. My new build on it holds a lot of ammo. Oh, DX, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. So solar reloader, and I think just a second arc weapon. Should I go arc weapon or kinetic? I'm going to go kinetic. Thank you, James. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now let's go in. I'm going to try this out. We're going in on Master. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to do this thing, and we're going to see. I still haven't had a single exotic fall. Why? Why? Reloading. Oh, I am liking... This was round robin, right? Why have I never used this weapon? Tell me why. I don't know. I don't know. And then have I got indebted kindness on? Yes. I feel like this is going to be a build. Ooh, she's angry. She saw all of her friends go down. She got crafty on me. See if I can't get her. She's gone. She's gone. Chat, if you have not used Indebted Kindness, use it. If you don't have it, it's Warlord's Ruin. Snatch it up. You know, it might fall from some of those first chests. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. Look at that. This is an 1840, and it's taking them down. Tectonic, all right, buddy, have a good day. School is important. I know there's other things you want to do, but it's so important. So important. Have a good day, though, Tech, and I'll catch you later, buddy. Woo, look at her. She's mad. All right, now we've got Bob Hatchet. And there's another one of the unstops. Remember, there's two here. And you don't have to chase after him. Wow, this thing holds a lot. Woo! Man, oh man, is this Envious Assassin? Defeating targets with other weapons before drawing this one transfers ammo to the magazine from reserves. This effect can overflow the magazine based on the number of targets defeated. Precision final blows or rapidly defeating targets with a non-precision weapon spawns a threadling. Whoa, I feel like if I'd have been on Strand. And should I... Now, wait a minute. Is there a Strand rocket launcher that I could build that I would like? Is there one I could build that I would like? Is it the Semiotician? I think it's the Semiotician. Let's go look. Let's go look. Can I build that weapon? And it's a Strand, and maybe really it would come into effect. Where is Semiotician? Okay, so I've got Crowning Duologue, but Semiotician, we could build that. We could build this. Is there a build that's any good? That's the question we have to ask. Is there one that's good? Oh, she stomped on me that fast? You dirty, rotten... You're rotten, ma'am. You're rife with darkness. I didn't realize she could knock me out that fast. Look at her spew hate. You're spewing hate. Oh, he came up from behind. I'm all to pieces, right? I got excited about the rocket launcher. Now I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Woo-wee! Quit playing with the food, Ransom. Quit playing with the food. Man, oh man, they are out to get me. They want me gone. Now, did I mess up my heavy ammo? No, I've got double heavy ammo finders on. I feel like that should have done me better. Reloading. I wanted to slide out of there because they were burning me up. I was going to be a toasty crunch in no time. Because that, look at that. I don't want to be a toasty crunch. And I don't like being stuck in this thing. Woo! He got me again. I don't like being stuck in this little hole. I'm claustrophobic. But I am going to toy around with these, and I will be out of, revives. Oh, God. That big turtle is so angry at me. Leave me alone, big turtle. These twins are riled up at me. They're riled up. All right, calm down, Mr. Twin Turtle. All right, I've got my head buckled under, trying to look at him. Wow, and she's angry up top. They're all up there. They're all up there waiting. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll get the exotic this time. Maybe. Whoa, wee. Oh, I don't have any heavy. Where did she go? Where did she go? Did that get her? Come back, ma'am. I thought you had a little bit of fight left in you. Still no heavy. Still no heavy. All right, let's get out of here and try this. I want to go through serious. I want to go through serious now. I know, serious gaming, fun gaming. Is there a difference? I don't know, really, because I'm having a good time with all of it. Even when I'm struggling and I'm down and they kick me and they kick me again and they throw me off the side, I'm still having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm still having a good time, chat, and that's what matters. Now, I can't they see I'm out here trying to get ready? Every time I come out here, they're there waiting. They're there waiting. Okay, let's see. I liked Pyrogale, I really do. But I feel like, I need to do something else. I like Severance and Closure if I get a finisher. I like it if I get a finisher. So, I like that little explosion that it releases. Now, having done that, I could still really go the double grenade. Right, double grenade. And look at that. Everything's awry. I have messed up on everything here. And here's my favorite look. This is what I want to be wearing. When I go out, I want to go out to the grocery store wearing this. I can walk around the tower looking fancy in this, but I can't wear it because, I have it set up differently. And I want to be Strand. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. No, I just want to be really good on Strand. Now, this was what? Oh, okay. That was stasis, and I know stasis. It's just not going to be the best for me. This was the Pyrogales. This was a build that I really had going with Worm God Caress. This is a build that I like. I do like this build. Let's see what I can do with it. I want to put just a fun color shader on it. And I like the reds, right? I do like the red. And then let me get something on this that makes this red. And I feel like I need a little bit of red in this. Okay, and I've got my red shades on. I wear my sunglasses at night. Who sang it? Who sang it? You know, I love that song. I love it. Love it. That's too much red. That one is a little bit too much red. Somebody's firing on me. All right, now, you know, what do we want to do here? I still want the hand cannon, round robin, then barrier, sidearms, and let's try forgiveness. Am I going to like forgiveness? When I compare it to indebted kindness, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I will really, you know, be crazy about it. I want to go Dragon's Breath. Or wait a minute, Leviathan's Breath. Let's do Leviathan's Breath. Unstoppable hand cannon, barrier, sidearm. Yeah, I could do... I feel like this would work. Let's give it a try. Chat, let's give this a try and see what we think about it. Oh, wait a minute. I swapped all this up. You got to remember, you check this stuff out before you go in. Solar loader, nope. I really want double kinetic loaders. And then, am I okay on this? It's void damage. That he sprays me with gobs of void. Then am I all right on this still? I feel like I need Void Scavenger on now because I want that Leviathan's Breath to get as much ammo as I possibly can. Okay, now let's see if I can't go in and get an exotic. How many times do I have to clean this place out to get an exotic? I don't know. I don't know how many times I have to clean it out, but we're going to clean it out one more time. Man, I'm so tempted to delete that. So tempted. All right, let's go in and do this again. 1840, and let's see what this weapon setup will do. This is Leviathan's Breath. Guardians, look, let's talk about this. We need to talk about it. Where is the, you know, the legendary power bow? We need a bow that's not exotic that can go down there in the power weapon slot. Wow, what's it take? 100 bullets? Leviathan's Breath. Did you do any damage? That was entirely, that was just too much. It was too much. Oh, I don't know about this weapon. I don't know about this weapon, chat. I'm feeling like it's not what it needs to be. Took a lot. That took a lot of work. You know, sometimes you go through here and this stuff doesn't really feel like work. And then other times, you know, it's like, whoa, I am having to work so hard to get this. Oh, you have to just really get it just right. Now, I think I'm going to have her twin come out. Isn't there a twin? Hello, twin. You're even named the same. Couldn't you be Barrier Colossus B? I feel like she's named the same thing. Oh, look, here he comes. That, I mean, yeah, he was stomping up the hill. Cue the music. All right, that got him. I shouldn't play around with my food. Finally, finally. 25 of these and I get an exotic. It's a Hallowfire Heart, which I like. It works with that ornament that I really love. It does. It does indeed. Oh, not Drew. I really, absolutely, for me, the best was working on Strand. I really, really like Strand. And there's better options. If I was doing this for speed and wasn't just goofing around, 35. There's 35 combatants. It's not going to be horrible. The last room, you got to get the high ground. Head to the high ground, and that really is going to be your best bet. This was a big resounding no for me. Leviathan's Breath. I don't know. It wasn't. It needs to do more damage, really. It needs to do more. Ad Astra, finally, I got one. I ran a bunch day before yesterday and never got an exotic. It's like the game was holding out on me. Indebted Kindness, yeah, 100% a go with Volt Shot. I'm a huge fan. And the hand cannon, I do really like Malfeasance. It's intrinsically unstoppable. But this loadout is awesome. You know, I feel like I did like Round Robin a lot. I thought it did a good job. This DFA is a big no. I did not try Dragon's Breath. I think it would be good. I do. Dragon's Breath, we've all seen it in action. We know how good it is. Octolia, thank you so much. Thank you for that, Octolia. I love this game, and I like hanging out with you guys, and that's a winning combination. It's a win-win. Apex Predator, loved it. I liked this rebuild that I did with Reconstruction and Bipod. It may not be the absolute maximum amount of damage. Probably the one I had earlier was. But I liked the fact that I had a lot of ammo and I could just keep firing. The DFA is for PvP. I wished, Miss Literate, I wished I liked it. Maybe in PvP, you know, I could give it a try and I would like it better. Oh, I do like that color shader on that. Oh, I like that color shader on it. Some of the color shaders, they get a little too bright for me. Ooh. Ooh, I like that color shader. Some of the color shaders just get a little bit too bright. But DFA, I feel like I do need another hand cannon option. I didn't use Michael's here. Should I mean, is that something I should try? I use this as a sidearm because I really like this weapon. And then a hand cannon, I could go with Sunshot. Now, wait a minute. We didn't try Polaris Lance. Okay. I feel like I need to give Polaris Lance. You know, I know I've used it. I've used Polaris Lance a lot. Miss Literate, you have the same role. You use it for PvP and you have 10,000 kills on that DFA. I need to revisit it inside of PvP. Alright, so ultimately, I've not used Sunshot. I've not used Polaris Lance. I feel like... Okay, I want to go all in. I want to go all in. Let's just go back and look for one of the Strand. I want to look at one of the Strand rocket launchers. Levron, I know, buddy. Like Malfeasance, I used that a few days ago on my solo Lost Sector and loved it. I really loved it. Not Drew. I think so too. You and I, not Drew. We're going to see eye to eye on this. Not Drew. Thank you for hanging out with me, buddy. It's always good to see you. Levron, I like Indebted Kindness. It makes me now want to run a few more of Warlord's Ruin to grab another couple of these and just have some different roles. It's a good weapon, so good. Now, you have to watch out because Indebted Kindness can absolutely take you out. You know, it can take you out. So you got to be careful with it. I have actually brought myself, I have taken myself out of the game with Indebted Kindness. Those little rockets that it fires, rocket assisted frame, a sidearm fires self-propelled rocket ammunition, projectiles explode on impact. If they explode, like if they hit a rock or they hit, some type of object in the game and it explodes close to you, you can be taken out. Oh, Miss Literate, you're animator? Okay. Well, I hope you and I get to play some. I do try to play, with a lot of different people. I enjoy that. I enjoy getting to play with a lot of other people. And animator seems like I've seen you, before for animator. Cause I always think of Reanimator, and maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It was a movie from, long ago, Reanimator. But I've messed up my builds. I had a really phenomenal strand build that I was crazy about, and I've messed with it because I like the double grenade strand build for mobility, and I see that I've just totally made a mess with it. I have made a mess. This is a strand loadout. I'm wondering if I should switch to it and see what happens. Okay, I could still work with this strand loadout. I could still do this. For me, there needs to be some corrections on this stuff. And I need to just really look at making some of the corrections on my armor and getting it fixed.
Hello?
Hello, who is this? Can you hear me?
It's Tectonic.
Oh, hey Tectonic, how are you, buddy?
I just got home from school, so I was just...
Ah, well, welcome into the chat. It's just you and I. It's just you and I. You and I must make a pact. We must push the darkness back. Now, obviously, this Marcion, this must be what's dropping today, because otherwise I've had a lot of these drop. This is a 67, again? So it would be an 89. I am kind of liking that.
What are you talking about? Like an armor piece or a weapon?
It was that Marcy Lion was a NBC. Hello, could you take it off follow only mode? Someone wants to raid you, please. I don't know if my technical. I don't know how to do it, NBC, but I don't think technical is listening in chat right now. What happened is I got a lot of like, I guess bots NBC, and I got some people that sent nasty messages over, and so the technical department decided to put that up just for protection. But I don't
because
think they're here, and I don't know enough about it to be able to alter it. I am
because one
practically
of
computer illiterate.
because keep in mind, Ransom's chat doesn't scroll by super quickly, so a message, like a
Thank you,
bot message
NBC.
might.
Thank you, buddy. I know I hate that you guys won't get to raid me. They just do it, to keep those bots from sending me nasty. I think people like it because they know that my chat, I try to keep it clean, and I think they love to join and or just stop by and send me a nasty gram. They like to stop
Eh,
by and send a nasty gram.
haters will be haters. I don't know.
But thank you, NBC, and tell them thank you so much for that. I appreciate their thinking of me. I appreciate it. Now let's see. I want to, Hez and Vengeance. I used it. That was a no for me right now. And I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
using Thin Precipice. I'm not using Lament, and I'm not using Leviathan's Breath. We just used it. Leviathan's Breath wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. What do I want to do? I wanted to look at one that was Strand. I want to give one
yeah.
a Strand. Tectonic, how was your day at school, buddy? How was your day?
It was alright. It was kind of boring, but that's just school. Also, yeah, Leviathan's Breath is more of a damage weapon. It wouldn't really do good in a fast-paced um, environment like Legend of the Sectors, because it's just generally not made to deal ad clear or made to deal with just low enemies. It's supposed to like deal damage to really high health enemies, and that's about it. Because it's a single shot and it's a stupid long. So
Yeah, Leviathan's Breath, Tectonic was just, I don't know. I expected it to do a little bit. Well, I expected it to do a lot more damage on that initial hit, and it did not. It did not.
does Leviathan's Breath have Unstoppable?
It is intrinsically unstoppable.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it would it would even be better to just use normal bow to stun um Unstoppables because there's Unstoppable bow this season. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I've been using Fatebringer a lot.
What have you been using, Fatebringer?
Yeah, Fatebringer.
Yeah, and Dado just did a video about it saying there's some role that everybody's now trying to get.
A new role?
No, it's just one of the roles because it's selectable. And it's one of the selections you can get. He just released a video about it. I don't know if you've got your phone on you, but he did just release a video about what the role that everybody wants right now.
What's the role? Do you know?
I do not remember. I do not remember. But Tectonic, it made me want to go back in there, to try to get it because I don't think I've kept it. I don't think it was one of the, go-to roles just recently until Dado said, hey, this is what people are using.
I'm gonna look up Dado's video.
Yeah, check it out. It's a recent video from him. Chat, I'm thinking about making this, this rocket launcher And it looks like I've never made it before, so this is going to be a first time, which means I would have to take it up. Semiotition. Let's build Semiotition and let's build it together. This takes so many resources, right? So many resources to just basically... Did you find it?
I do not see a video about it. I think that's an older video.
No, this was recent.
Let's see.
All right, chat. Now I'm gonna have to take this up. Lots of resources must be spent. Lots of resources. Let's buy our way right up to a point where I can remake this and hopefully do it in a way where I'm gonna like it better. I want to like it better.
1 second. Oh, I'm gonna leave it so I can watch. See if I can find the video real quick. I'll be back in the voice call.
All right. All right. All right, let's keep this going and get it up to a point. I think it's level 17, and I will be able to build it the way I want to. These weapons, you know, if you're going to carry them, you just have them the way you like them. That's the best. All right, now I'll go one extra one just in case. Now let's go back here to the table. And then I would have to reshape it. I will need to reshape it. Rocket launchers, semiotition. Now, let's see about building it. Reload speed, velocity, handling. I do really like a fast one. Oh, Seti, there's not one. Well, when did he do the Fatebringer? Is there one just that would have been in the last week or so about Fatebringer? I can't imagine a really old one popped up for me, but it could have. It could have been an old one that popped up. Velocity, reload speed. Oh, I do love reload speed. Handling. Or blast radius. Man, I like the blast radius to be good too. I'm going blast radius. Smart drift control. Velocity. All right, now what do I want to do here? Alloy casing, probably. This weapon's explosives are more effective. Wow. Now, what do I want to do here?
I'm back. Yeah, I couldn't find any.
All right.
That was
Seti says he thinks it was an old video too. It popped up for me, so I thought it was newer, but it must have been older.
Yeah. That's probably what happened. I gotta keep. I really need to keep grinding the Lightfall campaign on Legend because it is.
That can be tough. There's a lot of tough sections in that.
Unless you want to help.
Well, normally I would love to, but I'm going to do this one more time and then probably, do dinner or do lunch, as I've not had my lunch yet, and it's 3:51. Now, it's 2:51 for you, isn't it?
No, it's 3:51 for me.
Okay, all right. So you get out of school at what, 3 o'clock or 3:15?
3 o'clock on Mondays, and on Tuesdays I get out on at 2 instead of 3, so I don't know why.
And do
It
you
was
have different
awesome.
classes all day long? Like you're swapping classes out every 45 or 50 minutes?
Oh no, it's like that's most. We have a block schedule, so it's more like 3 classes on Tuesday and then 4 classes on. 3 classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Four class. 4 classes on Wednesday and Mon or Monday and Wednesday, and then all classes on Friday. It's really weird. It got screwed up with COVID and stuff.
Yeah. And you're a freshman.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. My freshman year, I had some good times freshman year.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't really have a bunch of friends. I don't really have any friends that go there, but it's fine. I just go there, get through the day, come back home.
Right. Chat, I am going to try this weapon. You see me building it. I'm definitely going to give this. I picked up 2 strand rockets just thinking, can I like these? Can I like them? This has a blast radius of 75 versus 50. I do really enjoy strand, so I often think, can I get a strand build that's just like my very main build? Because I swap. I really, don't just say this out loud, flippantly, but I try to really like the other supers. But Strand is so good this super long season, which goes into June. I'm glad I like it, because if I was stuck with a lot that I didn't like, it would be miserable. It would be miserable. And for the longest time, okay, several years, long time, I really liked the arc. And then along came Falling Star. You couldn't yank me off of arc. And initially, Strand wasn't like, it didn't thrill me. Strand did not thrill me. But I grew to be the river. I jumped in, I took a swim, and I may step out every once in a while, but I walk right back in the Strand River. Back in the Strand River. Now, I'm going to use Malfeasance here. I'm going to use Indebted Kindness. I'm going to see what I think about the Semiotician. And am I going to like it? It might be hard to like it, because now I've rebuilt Apex Predator with Reconstruction and Bipod, and it sings a song that I have not heard it sing before. So that's a big deal. It's a really big deal to just be crazy about that weapon, because it had been a while.
I found possibly one of the most useless missions in useless parts of a certain mission in Lightfall, because you go to this whole section trying to like making it like through here where you're trying to like deactivate certain things where you could literally just walk over there without deactivating it. It's literally open. Like it is the second to last mission and it is so stupid. Because like it's just kind of shows how I don't know, comparatively to like Witch Queen or something, how I don't know bad the the thing is. Now, don't get me wrong, Destiny is a great game. I still love it, but sometimes Bungie makes weird decisions or weird missions that make no sense.
They do. They do.
And I'm like, what? Why is that
We've
even?
seen them. Bungie, we love you. We love this world that you built for us, and I enjoy playing here all the time. But we've seen them nerf weapons and then have to buff them right back. They have to buff them back. All right, I'm going to go into
I
the
guess
quarry again and just run this, on Strand. Here I am giving up my 25%, which would probably be best served with Apex Predator. Sunshot would be really good here, right? Sunshot would be phenomenal. I could do this. Let's do this, Sunshot, and get that 25% additional burn. Let's go in and see how this works out. This is the quarry, the master lost sector at 1840. Solar Surge is a 25% bonus. Stasis is a 25% bonus. It's Barrier and Unstoppable. And ultimately, if I had enemies throw more grenades, radars disabled. It's overcharged weapons. If I had on stasis or solar, I would get a kinetic weapon to do increased damage when your subclass element matches the surge. I would get that. And that would be phenomenal with any kinetic weapon, especially like Malfeasance. But I'm not using a kinetic weapon, I'm using a strand weapon. But that is something you definitely need to think about when you're coming in with, your primary kinetic weapon. Is that bonus to damage if you have on stasis or solar. And I tried stasis. I did. I wanted to love stasis. But ultimately, I did not.
you know that strand dart that hunters have on strand? In like the melee thing that they throw and attack them.
Yes.
I was like, I feel like the master of strand hunter because I just threw it, looked away, and then caught it without even looking at it. I just caught it without. You have to get it. You have to get the timing right. I have no idea how I did that. That was crazy.
Whoa, this is such a good sidearm.
I find it kind of funny to play around with cryosthesia. It's just
Which one are you using, Tectonic? Which one?
I'm not using cryosthesia right now, but the sidearm cryosthesia where you use the where it has like that freeze shot after you when you reload after a kill.
Yeah, that's a weapon I use on occasion to see if I'm going to like it again.
It's really funny to just freeze an enemy and then walk like around him a couple times and then kill him eventually. It's just funny because you're just like, it's just like it turns the enemy so helpless because they can't do anything when you freeze them. And it's like, I don't know what, but that gun, like, gun's freeze is like extra long. So it's just like, you can wait like a whole 5 seconds without the enemy defreezing. Or defrosting. I don't know how to pronounce that. How I would say that.
Well, it's just stasis, basically.
Yeah, but like, usually freezing an enemy, it takes like 3 seconds for them to unfreeze. But for this one, it's like, with cryosthesia, it feels like 5 seconds. I may be wrong, but it feels way longer. I don't know, maybe they buffed it one time and I just didn't know if they buffed it or not. Wasn't really around to see the beginning versions of cryosthesia.
Well, I think I used it about 4 or 5 weeks ago, probably last year, and I was trying to love on that thing, but I just couldn't get it to really do what I wanted it to do.
Did you know if you shoot, you know those hobgoblins that curl up in a ball and start healing in the Vex? They're not
Right.
forsaken ones. Yeah, if you shoot their head off, they don't grow up and regenerate. So if you are really accurate with your first shot, you can make it so they don't do the whole thing that makes you wait for to kill them, which I find really annoying for hobgoblins because they just make you wait to kill it and not kill it immediately. So
Wow, this weapon, chat, I mean, holy cow. It is absolutely astounding. Now remember, this weapon would be even better if I equipped this with, a weapon from Root of Nightmares. These will stack. Harmonic Resonance, equipping multiple weapons from this set, grants this weapon increased reload speed and handling.
oh,
It
you're
also
using
deals increased damage versus Tormentors, Lucent Hive, and Guardians using their supers. So if you stack this with one of the other weapons from Root of Nightmares, wow, it really turns into a machine. It really does.
I love how I love how the I love how just everybody acts like sidearms are super crash in the meta, but um it they're not really, in my opinion, they don't feel like they're meant to be in the meta, really. They're just kind of meant to be the fun,
The workhorse.
like goofy, like goof around weapon, not necessarily the do a GM with it. Um, like it's just like kind of thing to play with when you're bored.
Right.
And I think we just need to take some weapons as goofy weapons to play with when you're bored.
Like the colony. The
But
colony.
yeah, yeah, like the colony. Mikkel's Reverence is just kind of the example of that. It has reline round, so it's really fun to play around with. Maybe not the best choice of your weapon slot, but it's really fun to use because precision kills give you like uh, give you little hatch out enemies, and rewind rounds gives you more ammo to land hits. It's just good. Not like game breaking, but pretty good.
Woo, they're after me. They got mad. I got mad. I wish I could see under that. When you see me putting my head down, I'm trying to see under there, chat. I want to see through that little peek hole. Look at them spewing hate.
I think people react super weird when you say, "Oh, I don't like this type of this weapon that's super meta." Like, I'm gonna be on, like you are saying, like, "Oh, Apex Predator isn't fun for you because you like to point and shoot, but some players really just care about raw damage output, and they don't really care if it's a bunch of work to do. They just
Right.
want to see big number go bigger." Um, and it sometimes just people forget that it's hard to, have the same opinions as somebody else about the weapons. And yeah, they can be the best, but sometimes people might not like it just because it's the best, but people like weapons because they're fun to play with. And I think Destiny is just such a difference of difficulty where either many YouTubers have pointed this out, it's either the weapons doesn't the content doesn't matter what weapons you use, or the content matters to the point what weapons you use. Um, and I feel like if they were to change that up, I feel like the meta wouldn't be as like super dominant um anymore in Destiny, because I kind of like I kind of think it kind of takes away some creativity, some stuff when you have a super dominant meta and it's the only way to get like Grandmaster done. I think if they were to like make all weapons, like not all weapons, but like have a kind of a mid ground to test if a weapon's really bad, and then they don't use that in the mid content. But if it's like an okay weapon, it'll still do good in mid tier content. Where in low tier content, every single weapon will um like be good practically. Um, I think there needs to be like a middle ground, but it's not a thing at the current moment. I feel like you could argue seven like Hero is a example of that. Yet again, we don't have Hero lost sectors. We don't have Hero most things really. We only have Hero. We don't even have like Hero or Legend raids. Uh it's just Master. It's either really easy to survive or really hard to survive. So I think if
Whoa,
they're
my gosh, they're after me.
and I hate wyverns. Wyverns are just unnecessarily annoying.
They're bullies. They're the bully of the battleground.
Yeah. What do you think other than if you were to take any other Brood of Nightmares weapon from that wasn't Rufus's Fury, what would you pick use?
Uh, well, this Michael's Reverence, I really like it.
Yeah, I would personally pick the trace rifle probably because it has incandescent and I think oh yeah, incandescent and reconstruction. And you can just kind of and because it's special, it can kind of melt through enemies quicker than like an assault rifle. I would still kind of pick Rufus's Fury over that because you can hold like a ton of ammo and it's infinite, so you don't have to worry about ammo issues. But well, I mean, other than the exotic, I mean, I would obviously use traditional over the trace rifle, but um, what do you think the best raid exotic is, Ransom?
The best raid exotic.
Like,
I
I would
like
argue,
conditional finality.
I think for this season, one you get ignite. It's based around solar, so I think this season I would, and also it got a huge buff this season. I would definitely say Vex Mythoclast. It is if you haven't retried out Vex Mythoclast yet this season, Ransom, I highly recommend it because I've heard many many a praise of Vex Mythoclast.
I have pulled Vex Mythoclast back out and used it for a while. I tell you, it once it was nerfed, that was another one where they nerfed it and then they buffed it again, buffed it back up. I still don't. It didn't feel as good as it did as the first few months that I had it. Q, hello, hello. Christopher, I get tired of them and then I'm playing around and they got me. They got me. So, but I don't mind. We've done this plenty of times. I have solo flawless, and now we're just tooling around with them. Ultimately, I need to go through this with the loadout that I actually love. There is a loadout that is my favorite loadout, but it's not the deal right now, but I still really like it. But I'm back in here. So far, out of all these runs, I've had one exotic fall. One.
I get always like the best luck. Like one time I was trying to get Pyrogale, and the first lost sector I did, guess what I got?
What'd you get?
Pyrogale. I got Pyrogale.
Oh, nice. You got very lucky.
And it was on Legend too, so he was even rarer. I have no idea how to get this lucky this sometimes. But yeah. I have no idea what is happening. I was shooting the harpies in the things and solve the puzzle in the one mission. It's not working.
But Pyrogale, I used Pyrogale just, earlier in this lost sector. And I like Pyrogale. It definitely does the damage. But Indebted Kindness here, chat. Don't y'all love Indebted Kindness?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it can pop the barrier shields and but yeah. One weapon I think you could try for like if you ever do like a lost sector and you want to deal a lot of damage to a boss. I really highly recommend you trying out like Merciless because it is super good and it feels amazing. The first few shots for Merciless feel super sluggish, but once you get it going, it feels like you're spewing actual like molten lava, and it feels great because it's practically non-stop once you get it. It's practically like Pocket Infinity from D1, but you have to build it up first.
And that's on what?
Merciless. And the catalyst makes it super stable. Like it has a 92 stability, so it feels like you're just a laser. Also, if you get a kill and then reload, it's kind of like a kill flip thing. Reloading immediately after a kill increases weapon damage for a short time. It's really good. It can like sometimes just it can sometimes like I don't know if it's phase dungeon bosses, but I think it can pretty easily kill bosses. Yeah.
Well, because if it doesn't, you get that super fast, firing rate on it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. And also it's just like it's practically on the level of a heavy weapon, but you don't need heavy. It's amazing.
Brad, good morning, buddy. Hello, hello.
Howdy.
But Q, what's not to love about indebted kindness? Why don't you like it? Come on, share with us. Now, admittedly, it has, it has definitely unalived me. It has unalived me in the game. As in DED. Because of the rockets that it shoots.
He just needs bolt shot beacon rounds. That's all. Then he'll start loving you. You have bolt shot beacon rounds, Ransom?
I do.
Alright, good.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. I've been using it in here, and it's powerful. It packs a punch.
Also, I feel like what's the most important on Fatebringer for like adept mods is targeting, because you get that reload speed once you hit that headshot or crit spot, but if you don't have if it's not super easy to hit a headshot, then you're not going to get those the firefly buff. So.
Woo, I'm blinded.
Stop.
And they're gonna come for me. They're gonna come for me now.
Cue the music. Cue the music.
Yes, cue the music.
No, stop. No, go, 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 go. No, not like this. Move. Lightfall is on a whole new level. Holy smokes. This is not good. Oh.
Alright, the Tweedledee and Tweedledum are done for.
Indeed, Tweedledum.
Now, I just gotta get this guy. Oh, look, he's got more friends.
This fiber up merciless in here. I gotta mow down this boss.
Don't be bombing me, Mr. Boss Man. Whoa, and they got me. I couldn't resist punching him in the face. I could not resist it.
And I really wish there was a cheese bot in this mission. Oh man. But nowhere is safe.
Oh, I got an exotic. Okay, 2 exotics out of like, what, 10 or 12? It was a lot. All right, now let's go and let's do something a little bit different here. I want to keep the same weapon, but I'm going to go with this because it's going to give me the ability to get that extra damage. And I do want that extra damage. Let's see what it does with the extra damage.
Do I see the cabal fleeing with tails tucked?
I'm so clutch.
Well
I'm so clutch right now. Oh, this is so stressful, dude. Holy smokes, dude. Oh no, please no. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. No!
And I'm searching for a color shader that, I haven't used a lot. That's, just something a little bit off the beaten path. You know, I want something that's just something I normally would not wear. Like Horizon Blush, I don't think I've ever had this on before. Let's wear it in just once. Just once. Q,
I'm
thank
gonna have
you.
to. I'm gonna have to lock in with this one. Ugh, mission's the worst.
Now, am I gonna steal? I still like this. Oh, look, I got another. I got another Crux termination, but I've got plenty of those at this point. I do have plenty of them.
Oh, I did get one the other day. I wonder if it was a good roll.
So now I'm running solar, right? And now I'm gonna get that additional bonus with malfeasance. I'm gonna get that additional bonus. Let's go in and give it a try. Let's see what happens.
There's two rolls I really want. I'll take either on the Crux Termination. I want Clown Cartridge and Bipod, or the Slide Shot and Explosive Light, because both one is meta and one is just fun. And yes, you heard me right. Crux Termination is meta. I know all the meta people are cringing right now, but it's true.
Now, is this giving me more damage? Seemed like that was a nice lump of damage right there. A nice lump. Get out of here, Cabal. You smell like garlic and dead fish.
The dead fish part makes sense, but I don't know if rocks taste like garlic.
Brad, I rebuilt my Apex. I put Reconstruction and Bipod on it, and I am liking it so much better. All right, she needs to jump on down. Come and get your medicine, ma'am. Come and get your medicine. There she comes.
Get out of here.
Oh, look, she's going to heal up, and she thinks she's won the battle.
Oh, smokes. Oh, smokes. Close one. Oh, smokes. Oh, smokles. Not good.
All right, that got her. We took care of business. Now here, you know, I like to run up and get the high ground.
I did it! Yes, I hate this mission. Oh. Goodness gracious. just gotta do the Callus fight if I wanna get the rank 8. But I'm not doing that today.
And I've got to get rid of this old gal and her friend. Now, wait a minute. Isn't there another friend that comes out? Ah! They got me. He stomped up the steps to get me? He came up the steps at me. Sir, you're not playing right. You're not playing right.
Headlong is like one of the most annoying missions ever.
Woo-wee! Ooh, she packs a punch, Guardian. She is so angry up there. So angry.
I'm also one mission away from getting the last thing I need to get the Neo Mooney souvenirs trophy completed.
And what is that? I don't remember what that is.
Trophies are like things to show you how many items you collected from one specific thing. So if it's Neomuna, it's like you have to get all the Neomuna weapons, all the Neomuna exotics, or like all exotics, I guess, but from Neomuna. All the Neomuna armor, all the Neomuna emblems, all the Neomuna shaders, and well, the only shader that comes from like the invisible stuff, and then the one you get for collecting 1,400 triumphs score from the Neomuna location. And the only thing I need is the emblem for completing the legendary.
Woo! I'm gonna have to get her. I'm gonna have to go up there and show her who's boss. Ma'am, I'm gonna show you who's boss.
The only other trophy I'm close to completing is I think it's the Dreaming City one, but technically I think all of the items in here are obtainable through the Shattered Throne, so I would technically count this as the Shattered Throne collection, like trophy thing.
Now, what is the trophy or the triumph for all the action figurines?
Oh, triumph?
Yeah, there is a triumph for getting all the action figurines.
Yeah, it's called. They're not dolls. Yeah, I almost have all of the. Wait, let me see. I almost have all the Keystone Crypt items from the raid. All I need is the one sparrow that you get from bringing all the what's it called? Like, what are those? Oh, pipes. All the pipes to the end of the one
Virtual
And,
fighter. Chat says virtual fighter.
yeah, virtual. Wait, what do you mean? The title? I'm
Said he
talking
says
about
virtual fighter.
I don't know what he means by that. I mean, that's the title for Iamuna, but I'm talking about the trophy for Iamuna. Where a lot of people don't look at these. I don't know why it's so underlooked, but it's a really nice thing to see how many weapons from raids you have or other things. Um, like I have like two exotics missing from Forsaken. Um,
What are you missing? What are you missing?
I'm missing 1,000 voices and Ace of Spades. Because I'm not a PvP player, I don't really care about getting Ace of Spades at the current moment. I could if I wanted to, but I'm also really close to the Curse of Osiris one. I just need Sleeper Simulant and or Line Zero. The only thing I would understand getting anytime soon is Sleeper Simulant, because it's pretty good nowadays. But then for the Red War one, the hardest one that is gonna be to get is Legend of Acreus, because that requires 240 spoils of conquest, and that takes a while. And Might multi-tool because, well, it's gonna take a while just because I don't want to get it. It's practically useless. It's just a I stack scout and that's about it. And it's only good for like PvP, and sometimes even that PvP doesn't excel. Man, I just really, really wish, I just want to see the, old destinations, man. I never got to experience them. I want to see Venus, I want to see Mars, I want to see even Titan outside of the, what's it called? Outside of the season of the beast.
So much of the stuff, Tectonic, I got from just playing. So, but you're actually having to do like a real, you're having to dig for it. Where I just was playing the game and it fell for me.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference. You're having to dig in for yours and work to get them.
Yeah. The annoying part is they got rid of so many exotic quests, so many missions. Like I watched a CB Gray video. He's an amazing YouTube content creator. I love him. He makes great videos. He had a video about all the secret missions, or all the exotic missions removed from Destiny 2, and it was like a 15-minute video. And he didn't spend much time on each exotic.
Did you see the one where he deleted his characters or started all over again and went trying to get the exotics from the raids?
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that video. He also did the one thing where he tried to get all the exotics. Well, he didn't delete his character. He just made a new account, and tried to collect throughout a bunch of different accounts, every exotic in Destiny 2. And it's a marathon of a video, but it's probably one of my favorite Destiny 2 videos, to date, because it's just such a fun video to watch. He shows him like trying, like, spending a lot of time on those things, and it's cool.
Woo, he burnt me. Cabal magma burn. Calm down, big boy. Calm down. Nobody ate your
But
crackers.
yeah, I wanna see all those old exotic chickens. I wanna see the old raids. I wish there was like I, like I've said, if you haven't seen my comments, one of my comments on one of Branson's videos, which is likely that you haven't seen it. Like, you don't go looking around for comments. Um, you might leave one yourself, but you don't go looking around. One time I said, um, when we were talking about Gambit, um, I know it would make a lot of people sad, but if you made Gambit into like a PvP game mode that came around every once in a while, I think that would be fine. And then they bring back old raids. Like, I wish I could play not Rasmussen Team. That's probably gonna be coming sometime soon, but that wasn't in Destiny 2. Like, Tears of the Past. That looked super cool, and I wish I had I would have been there to experience that. But yet again, I probably would have been like 7, so I probably wouldn't have even been able to play the game because this game's rated teen and stuff. But yeah.
I went after Tectonic. I went after one thing, and that was to get my Raise a Toast, my Chaise Lounge.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I did all those raids for back in the day, was to get that Raise the Toast.
Oh, that was a reward for one of the
Well, for doing like all of them.
Oh, doing every single raid.
I think it was,
okay.
yeah, you had to complete all of them, and you got that.
It seems more likely it would be completing the Leviathan raid. That's callous themed, and that emote seems very callous themed.
And it might have been, you know, where you had to do, because all of those, some of them were like sub-raids.
Yeah, I don't know what I think if they were to like combine some of the sub-raids into one big raid, it would be very highly recepted. I think like if they were to change up the encounters, remove some of the stuff, make it so it's a little bit new, but kind of like what they did with Crota Zen. Maybe not to the extent of Crota Zen. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. I would just like to see like some of those raids seem like they were like connected to each other in some way. But yeah, I think it might work as a big giant raid if they were to try. I think one of the most useless stats on a rocket launcher or grenade launcher is just recoil or stability, because they're one shot typically, and even if they do have high stability, have such a long time between shots, it's not even if you have multiple things in them, the fire rate's super slow, it's still preventing you from shooting like 20 rounds a second, but or 20 rockets a second. So like there's a lot of time to restabilize. yeah, I think it's funny because it's just like I love ad clear, and I've tried to give everything the benefit of the doubt and like, oh yeah, maybe, maybe Trinity Ghoul is just not as good as Forbearance and um stuff like that. But I tried it, but man, I cannot stop loving Trinity Ghoul. It's just feels not only feels good, it's easy to use, and it's just clears ads better. Um, because Forbearance does the whole explosion thing, but it's not as much of the jolt. And I think what makes Trinity Ghoul so good is because it can spread in multiple different directions. Um, like all at the same time. Where Forbearance you have to shoot in two different directions at two separate times. And two separate explosions that aren't super big of a radius. And typically, if you hit an enemy with one beam, typically you won't get that much extra kills from the second
Brad
from
says
the.
the emote originally came from the Prestige Spire, but they made it drop from doing every available raid back in the
Oh,
day.
Spire,
As did
Spire of
Sleeper's Catalyst, but now it drops from Nightfalls.
Fire of Stars. Is that what it was?
Unused,
Fire.
how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Brad says the emote originally came from the Prestige Spire. Yep. But they made it drop from doing every available raid.
What is Fire of Stars? You mean Prestige
Yes.
Fire of
Yep.
Stars? Yeah.
Yep. And that was a ton of fun. I loved that raid, although we just didn't do it a lot because we we didn't have a big clan at the time, and we did not actively recruit. So there was, just very few of us, and
Sadly, I
a lot of the members didn't want to do raids. They didn't do it, and we were really restricted about. There was no just meet up with everybody in game as far as like find fire team or finding a group. It was a lot more difficult back in the day.
yes, sadly, I cannot raid today because I typically am not really able to on weekdays because I'm just I have a lot of homework to do, and I also have to go to bed at 10 o'clock. Um, and it's just I also get home later, so it's like I can't do my homework earlier in the day, so it's just
Well, I know
weekdays.
you don't want to hear this, Tectonic. I know you don't. I didn't want to hear it when I was your age, but it's so important that you really stick with getting all of the best education that you can, and studying, because every school has opportunities for you, and just kind of relax and enjoy what they're having you do, because you will be able to weed out the stuff that you don't really like as you get older. You get to weed it out, but it's good to have just that general knowledge base that you can fall back on. And the one thing that you can lose a home, a car, so much can be taken away from you. But if your education, once you earn that, like your education is with you for the rest of your life. Nobody can take it away from you because it's inside. It's who you are.
Yeah, I know. I'm I'm a very astute student, but I just like every other kid on the planet, don't really necessarily enjoy going to school.
Oh, listen, and having to get up early, I just hated it. It's like, I wanted to set up till, 1 a.m. in the morning, and then I wanted to sleep late. And instead, I was forced to have to go to bed early. Although my parents they never gave me a cutoff. They just said, as long as you make it to school and you're not tardy and you have your work, you can set up. If you want to set up till 3 a.m., that's fine. Just know that you have to be up and be at school. And I grew up where I could walk to school. And so I walked to school until my group became of age. And most people where I went to school at age 15, everybody had a car with a learner's permit. And by 16, all of us were driving. And so most of the students that I went to school with turned 16, I didn't drive a lot to school because someone always like swung by the house and picked me up because I lived close to the school and it was just easy for somebody to, roll up to the front of the house, blow the horn, and I would, run out and meet them and we would ride together to school.
Yeah.
Ransom, do you know if you want to do Crota? I would, I love to do
Yeah.
raids. I'm never, usually never in a position where I don't want to do one unless I'm really tired or it's really late. But just having 6 people is the deal. You got to get those 6 people. Stellar, are you still trying to get the oversouls? Is that what it is? The
I need the
oversouls?
oversouls also. So I can't do it today, but
Now, did you get all of
I
your
would.
oversouls, Tectonic?
That was what I was saying. I do need oversouls still. I need 5. Um, so it's a grind, definitely get those oversouls. And it's not even for the catalyst. I need 20 more for the catalyst, but I'm not necessarily gonna go for the catalyst immediately.
Wow, it's that many for the catalyst?
Yeah, you had to get 35, and you didn't get as much rewards for hitting 20 because you already had, um, didn't you already get, uh, when you got it like for, like free for the first time, Ransom,
I did.
right?
Mine dropped, and I got Necrochasm like fully formed, but then I had to work for the catalyst.
Yeah, you had to get 35, right?
Yeah. And I worked and
Yeah,
ran the raid
that's,
where Soupy Sandwich, hello Soupy Sandwich, Soupy Sandwich had every single oversoul drop at one time.
yeah, same with, I think, was it, I don't know. It was like somebody, I think it was a
Someone else
Queen of
probably
Metal,
that I
maybe?
raided with. I think I've raided with 2 people that had every one of them drop at once.
Was it Queen of Metal or something? I don't know. I know it was a girl, but
Um,
I,
I don't know. I don't know if Queen of Metal had them drop for her. I've not seen Queen of Metal in a very long time. So I don't know. Queen of Metal might have taken a break or be playing some other game. But yeah, Queen of Metal, I don't remember. But I know Soupy for sure got it. And then I think one other person had all of them to drop. Oh, Madison, MX Dyson. I always originally
oh,
called her
Madison,
Dyson,
right,
MX
Madison.
Dyson, but it's Madison. And Madison, I was in her live stream a couple of days ago. She's playing, is it Valorant? I think that Madison plays right now.
I
But she said
I
she'd be
heard she was
coming back
playing
to
Valorant.
Destiny. We miss you, Madison. We miss you. Come back and hang out. And I've not seen
Where's
Datey in a
Beatty
while.
located? Yeah, I wonder where Dady's been.
He's working now is part of the reason we don't see him as much. He does work.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I've not seen Dadey. And then Madison, I was in her live stream chatting with her. She was having a really good time in Valorant. I know Havoc downloaded Valorant, played it for 5 minutes, and deleted the game. It wasn't for him.
yeah. But Ransom, I do have a game that I do think is worthy of a time to play. Um, there's a game called I think I'm trying to think right now, but it's called Warface. Um, I told you about it
I remember you
last.
mentioned it. You mentioned it. Unused,
Yeah,
where have
it's
you been, buddy? We've not seen you in game in ages. We've not seen you in ages, and I haven't had a notification where you've been live streaming. But you like the game Tectonic?
yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. It's like a first person shooter where there's like a medic class, um, a engineer class, a rifleman class, a SED class, which is like the heavy class, and a um, sniper class. The sniper doesn't have any special abilities. It's just a really powerful. It just has a really powerful loadout. The rifleman can restock people's ammo. Um, the medic can heal people. The engineer can give people armor. And the SED just has a really good machine gun. Um, and they're like clans of the game. It's an online game. It's
Tectonic,
like a
you're fading in and out. It's difficult to hear you. I'm getting snippets where it fades out.
yeah, yeah. That's it. I've been hearing you be pixelated for a while. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Um,
you're
let me
definitely
try.
just fading in and out. It's gotten really difficult to hear your full sentences. And that's chat. That's
Yeah, let
oh,
me.
and by the way, Christopher Hughes, yes, definitely. We all need to get together and go through a wonderful raid. Stellar, yes, I would love to raid. I'm gonna break for my lunch break, and then I'm gonna come back. Let's do something fun, guys. Let's do something fun. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Thank all of you for hanging out with me. We Guardians got to stick together. Be good to one another. Get those revives. Stand up. Stay united. Because one day, very soon, Guardians, we are going after the Witness. Tectonic, thank you for hanging out with me this afternoon and sharing your
Yeah,
knowledge
appreciate it.
base with me. And everyone in chat, thank you. XO, howdy, buddy. Christopher, thank you for having me playing at work. I'm glad I got to hang out with you some this afternoon. Brad, always good to see you. Stellar, everyone in chat. There's a lot of you in there that don't say a whole lot, but thank you for hanging out with me. Come and play very soon. Come and play. This is my favorite game. I am Ransom Rider, and I'll see you very soon in the gaming world. K-Fizz. All right, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
I just saw the lowest drop I've ever seen in Destiny 2 for armor pieces. I saw a 48. A 48. I've never seen it go that low before. Yeah, I'll stop by the live stream or maybe even the Discord chat if I'm done with my homework by then. But yeah, all right.